Purdue, fresh value chicken thighs with drumsticks, $1.99 per pound. Golden ripe pineapples, just $4.99 each, saving $3. Tide 2X laundry detergent, only $24.99 for a 92-ounce bottle. You save $2.06. ShopRite shredded cheese, just $2.99 for an 8-ounce package. Matchlight charcoal, only $7.99 for a 3.1-pound bag. You save $3.06. Visit our website at www.marketplace.pm for more weekly specials.
You can count on us.
You're watching Bermuda Tonight. It's Tuesday, April the 9th, 2019. I'm Diane Brewer, and thank you for joining us. Yet another unscheduled day for staff at Tatum Middle School today. And if you guessed it's because of health and safety issues, you are absolutely correct. It's understood the school's Parent Teachers Association once again expressed concern after students were being sent home sick, purportedly because of an ongoing mold problem at the school. Jasmine Patterson reports on the latest from the Ministry of Education.
Tatum Middle School will remain closed to students and staff tomorrow and Thursday, while health assessments are carried out. Commissioner of Education Kalmar Richards confirmed this in a press statement this evening. The Parent Teacher Student Association, in a letter on Monday, told the ministry it had grave concerns about the health of the learning environment, and today staff and students walked out. Once the department caught wind of the situation today, Ms. Richards says a government representative attended the Tatum school grounds for discussions. TNT staff and students were moved to Purvis Primary School, where they remained for the rest of the day. Minister of Education Diallo Rabane was also on hand to meet with staff while they were at Tatum. Tomorrow and Thursday, M3 students will report to Purvis Primary School, M2 students will report to Heron Bay Primary School, and M1 students are asked to attend Paget Primary to continue their classes. Public schools are closed on Friday, April 12th for the 2019 annual agricultural exhibition. Students are asked to attend their respective sites with a packed recess and lunch. All after-school programs at Tatum have been canceled for the remainder of the week, and parents are urged to give their children clear instructions for the after-school dismissal plan. Specifically, students who will be at Paget Primary, as the bus route is different. Tomorrow, the Cabinet Safety and Health Officer will carry out inspections at Tatum in the morning and conduct a training session with staff after school. Ms. Richards adds, when it comes to health and safety, the ministry and the Department of Education are taking the concerns raised by teachers and parents very seriously, adding anytime the health of our students, teachers, and staff is potentially at risk and the learning of our children is disrupted, we have an obligation to listen, assess, and take the appropriate action. Once again, all Tatum M3 students will report to Purvis Primary School, M2 students will go to Heron Bay, and M1 students will attend Paget Primary for the continuation of classes. Jasmine Patterson reporting for Bermuda Broadcasting News.
Thanks, Jasmine. And Gary Moreno spoke directly with Diallo Rabane, the Minister of Education, to find out the next course of action in addressing these long-standing issues impacting Tatum.
We've been meeting with the parents. I personally went up to the school and talked with all of the teachers and explained to them that we're going to have meeting. We're going to meet with their representatives today to get to the bottom of this and come up with a way forward. So we've concluded a meeting with them, the acting deputy principal, the chairman of the Health and Safety Committee for the school, and the PTSA president to talk about next moves moving forward. What's going to happen tomorrow is the health and safety officer will meet with teachers at the school and do a walkthrough to every classroom in every area of the school to get a first-hand knowledge of what their concerns are. The health and safety officer also has agreed to meet with all of the teachers tomorrow afternoon.
But Minister, all of this has been done in the past, and the same problem continues to exist. It's been going on for 3 years now. We've had various surveys done, cleanups done, but the problem remains.
The problem remains at this school, Gary, and it's historic. It's historic, the problems that we have seen at this school. As you know, it was closed during the OBA's tenure, and cleanup was done. But what we found is, unfortunately, some of the practices that should have been in place since then just haven't been exercised. What we've done with this government is we have taken on the mantle and we've done our health and safety reports, and Tatum was identified as one school that needed that extra bit of work, and we've been working diligently on it. That is why we have the various testing results to say that the school is being tested and where the problems are, and we're remediating it as we can, as we get reports from the teachers of different things happening at the school.
But Minister, I did a story on the situation at that school last year, Minister, and everything that was highlighted in the report that was submitted to the ministry recently are the very same problems: outdated chemicals, materials being stored where they shouldn't be stored.
And Gary, I'm not disagreeing with you with that. What I'm saying is that now that we have been having these ongoing problems, and we are solving them. We have the maintenance set up but continue during the summer. Unfortunately, we've gotten to a point where the teachers have asked us to do some things. They have written us a letter. We've addressing those concerns that they have, and we are hopeful that we can get our students and our teachers back into the school.
Again, on Wednesday and Thursday of this week, M3 students will report to Purvis Primary School, M2 students will report to Heron Bay Primary School, and M1 students will report to Paget Primary to continue their educational program. Public schools are closed on Friday, April the 12th for the annual exhibition. Students should attend their respective sites with a packed recess and lunch. Parents must give their children clear instructions for the after-school dismissal plan, specifically students who'll be at Paget Primary, as the bus route is different. All after-school programs which normally take place at TN Tatum have been canceled for the remainder of the week. Well, coming up, Public Health Week begins. World Triathlon Series is coming soon, and the latest weather news. Stay with us.
Are you a drone operator? Did you know there are now 3 no-fly zones in Bermuda? These include LF Wade International Airport, Police Headquarters in Prospect, and Westgate Correctional Facility. These no-fly zones have been created for everyone's safety and security. Any person who breaks these laws commits a punishable offense and may be prosecuted. Find out more at bcaa.bm.
Welcome to Furniture Walk. At Furniture Walk, we have one of the island's widest selections of top brand home furnishings, including Stearns & Foster, Craftmaster, Natuzzi, Universal, Bassett, and many more. Whether you're freshening up your living room or remodeling your entire home, we have all the brands and top quality furnishings you'll need. We also offer in-house financing. Can't find what you're looking for in store? No problem. We can special order it for you. Our website has an even larger selection of the world's best furniture. Stop by our Paget store and we'll be happy to help you get on your way to finding the perfect selection for your home or office. Furniture Walk, furnishing Bermuda's homes for over 30 years.
The island's entertainment fraternity today mourning the passing of musician and activist Leroy Simmons. Mr. Simmons for many years fought for the rights of Bermudian musicians and entertainers in terms of them obtaining employment in the local hotels. MP Thomas Famous shared with us his memories of Mr. Simmons.
Brother Leroy Simmons. I've known him for over 30 years. He was on my clients when I used to work at Fletch gas station. He always gave a tip in monetary tips and advice. That advice he continued to give over the last 5 years when we were in opposition. He was a steady support of the people of Bermuda and the people of Devonshire. He was instrumental in, and his wife Yvonne, setting up a neighborhood watch committee in Upland Street. And he was a passionate advocate for Bermudian, not just Bermudian entertainers, but Bermudian workers. And he's also a proud Barclayite. So on behalf of Devonshire PLP, the PLP in general, and the people of Bermuda, we salute Brother Leroy Simmons.
And our condolences to the family and friends of Mr. Simmons. In other news, on April the 8th, the government of Bermuda kicked off Public Health Week on the island with some healthy habits vendors on Union Street. And Maya Palacio has the story.
Health. Our minds can comprehend it, our bodies crave it, but sometimes changing to a healthier lifestyle isn't easy. But that's not the case for those on Union Street who arrived at the event ready to engage in a change for better health in Bermuda. Minister of Health, the Honorable Kim Wilson, was there.
I'm very pleased to open today's events. Please take the time to visit each area. There are various screenings, activities, and internet informational booths here on hand for everyone. The theme of Public Health Week is Commit to Change, Small Changes, Big Results. Commit to Change focuses on the following areas: choose water, exercise daily, and eat more vegetables. These are small changes, but tangible changes that will help us to take positive steps as we attempt to prevent non-communicable diseases like diabetes, cancers, and cardiovascular diseases.
Other than approaching vendors, many people were dancing on the day to improve their physical health and have fun. Although physical health is good for the body, Wilson also reminds us that bad mental health can increase the risk of non-communicable diseases.
This year, we have included the focus on balancing mental well-being. There are many people who are affected by mental and neurological diseases, including depression, anxiety and bipolar disorders, schizophrenia, and dementia. Last year, the World Health Organization acknowledged that mental and neurological disorders can be a precursor or to a consequence of non-communicable diseases.
Next event for Health Week will be tomorrow, April 10th, featuring local farmers with produce for sale, food demos, and food vendors at City Hall starting at 10 a.m. For the Bermuda Broadcasting Company, I'm Maya Palacio.
The 2019 edition of the World Triathlon Series in Bermuda is 18 days away, and organizers began the countdown with a rally on the steps of City Hall. Earl Basin was on hand for the festivities.
It's an honor to welcome you all here today as we kick off the official countdown to the return of the most highly anticipated and prestigious international sporting event that Bermuda has ever hosted.
With race day fast approaching, this is how Mayor of Hamilton, Charles Gosling, opened the pep rally at City Hall earlier today for this year's MS Emlyn World Triathlon event set to take place on April 27th.
Bermuda put on a great show last year and we're ready to do it all over again.
There was plenty of entertainment during the 30-minute pep rally, with Bermuda Tourism Authority Deputy Chair Stephen Todd expressing gratitude to all involved.
Today's pep rally is a special thank you to all of our sponsors and partners. A sporting event of this magnitude relies on so many businesses and individuals who all care deeply about providing quality service. To you, we say thank you.
I'm Earl Baisden with Bermuda Broadcasting News.
Thanks, Earl. Turning to weather news, another beautiful spring day today, but we have some rain and strong winds for our Wednesday. Let's go to AccuWeather headquarters for the details.
AccuWeather is presented by BF&M Insurance Group. We now go to AccuWeather headquarters.
This AccuWeather forecast here on ZBM is brought to us by the folks at the BF&M Insurance Group. We are going to deal with some showers as we step into the middle of the week here. This next system, it's a front, is approaching from the west. You can see a good number of clouds off to the west, and we've enjoyed a pretty good Tuesday, but that weather pattern will be changing very soon as we're going to exchange the dry and the wet will be returning. You can see the satellite estimates of where rain is occurring. Remember, the Bermuda radar is down for the next month or so as the radar upgrade is a big project that's ongoing right now. So we have showers off to the west, and that area of rain is going to move on into the area. But in the meantime, we have temperatures around 71. Water temperature is up to 72. It has risen a bit. Humidity 74%. Winds from the west at 10 to 15 knots. And we do have 1 to 2 foot waves on the inside, but 4 to 7 footers on the outside periphery of the island. And because of those larger major waves. A small craft warning is in effect through Wednesday evening. So that'll be an issue for our boating friends. Low tide was just recently at 5:53. High tide coming up at 12:15. So all evening long, the tide will be coming in. Another low tide at 6:53 Wednesday morning. High tide will follow into the middle of the day tomorrow. As we look at the overnight forecast, breezes will increase along with the clouds, so the wind is going to pick up a little bit. The clouds will certainly pick up as well, and they'll be thickening with time. We'll fall to 66 degrees. Tomorrow will be a breezy day. Not a total washout, but there will be a spotty shower or two in the morning, and then the afternoon will be more of a prolonged rain event with multiple hours of light to moderate rain. Most of us will probably end up with around or less than half of an inch of rain. So it doesn't look like a flood threat, but it does look like several hours in which rain falls through the afternoon. Here it is as that front pushes on through. Into Thursday, a drying trend will return as the main batch of rain exits to the east. You can see the current conditions down into the area of the Bahamas, well, down into, I should say, Barbados. We'll have some showers, although we do look a little drier into the Windward Islands. Trinidad and Tobago looking okay. The Gateway forecast is going to feature some pretty decent weather into the day on Wednesday. So we mentioned the Bahamas. The Bahamas will see some leftover showers early in the day, but as we travel up to Toronto, it's a kind of a cool weather pattern. 47 degrees there. It's around 8.5 Celsius, more clouds than sun. New York City, a spring-like, April-like 58-degree high. Close to normal into Boston, 52 there, as they get ready for the Boston Marathon next Monday. The weather's not looking great there. Atlanta, sunshine and 80. Miami, 85. The heat is on there. And in London, a nice spring-like 53 with a mix of sun and some clouds. Bringing it back home, here is our Wednesday afternoon rain. It's going to be a wet time, very wet out there through the afternoon, 74 degrees. Lingering showers slowly taper off and exit on Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, drier weather returns. A little cool on Friday, and then temperatures rebound to 74 by Sunday. Back to you.
AccuWeather was presented by BF&M Insurance Group.
And you're watching the Tuesday edition of Bermuda Tonight. A 19-year-old man and a 16-year-old boy have been arrested this afternoon, April the 9th, in connection with the appalling video circulating on social media showing acts of cruelty carried out on lambs in Sands Parish. Both remain in police custody at this time. The Bermuda Police Service would like to thank the public for their assistance so far and to continue to appeal for persons with relevant information to come forward as additional individuals are being sought regarding this matter. Inquiries continue, and anyone who may have witnessed this terrible incident or who knows the identity of the individuals involved is urged to call Constable Melvin Best directly on 717-2385 or the Somerset Police Station on 234-1010. In other news, it has been a record year for whale sightings in Bermuda, and it's yielding some new and very unique insights into the lives of the gentle and mysterious creatures. Resident whale expert Andrew Stevenson says he has recorded well over 200 whales this season. He says better protection of the species has increased their numbers and that technology makes them easier to find. One thing that has caught his attention over the past few years, very small baby calves like this one in the video with their mom.
The first year I thought it could be a premature birth, the second time, but now 6-7 times more or less in a row, it could be an indication that Bermuda is once again becoming a calving ground for these humpbacks, as it used to be 400 plus years ago, before the early Bermudians realized that the best way to hunt whales was to kill the calf or wound the calf, and the mother would never leave the calf, and then they could get the mother. So with that technique, obviously the whales stopped giving birth here.
Andrew, who has a research permit through the Bermuda government, has also noticed that a number of whales this year aren't merely passing through Bermuda's waters, but are staying for up to 3 weeks.
This year we got one whale that we have seen here for 21 days in Bermuda waters. This is huge. This means that they are using the middle of the ocean as an area as important as their breeding and feeding grounds. I think they're the females. They're what I call the grandmothers, the ones that don't want to breed anymore. Okay. And I think it's the juvenile females who are not yet ready to breed, 6 years old, 5 years old. They don't want to go down south. They don't want to breed. They don't want to be chased around by males. And so they're the ones that I see here as well.
Amazing animals. Well, if you want to know more about the whale migration, you can catch the screening of Andrew Stevenson's documentary, The Secret Lives of Humpbacks, tomorrow at Specialty Cinema. Showtimes are 5:30 and 7:30 p.m. Earl Basil will have all the latest sports news after this short break. Stay with us.
Wednesday, the 24th of April, Michael Ramsden returns to Bermuda, accompanied by fellow Christian apologists Alicia Wood and Vince Vitale, also of the Ravi Zacharias International Ministries. Once again, we tackle the mysteries and misconceptions arising from the Christian worldview. Has Christianity failed? Where is God in suffering? And why believe in fairy tales? Plan to attend this fascinating forum at the Mid-Ocean Amphitheater on the 24th of April at 7:30. Free tickets at ptix.pm.
You can count on us.
Yukon Gold potatoes, $4.99 for a 5-pound bag. Don't forget your codfish for your fish cakes, only $5.99 for a 16-ounce package. Great for Easter Sunday and stovetop stuffing, just $3.29 for a 6-ounce box. Trappy's Sugary Sam sweet potatoes, only $1.99 for a 15-ounce tin. Robin Hood bread and roll mix for your Easter baking, just $3.69 for a 3-pound bag. Have a safe Good Friday and a happy Easter from the marketplace.
You can count on us.
Toyota commercial vehicles from Bermuda Motors are the smart business choice. They're fuel efficient, durable, and provide exceptional performance. Bermuda Motors maintains an inventory of Toyota genuine parts and has Toyota factory-trained technicians. So don't risk buying a second-hand or gray market truck from someone you don't know. Whether you run a large fleet or single commercial vehicle, choose Toyota from Bermuda Motors, the smart business choice.
Here's Earl Bazin with tonight's sports report.
The Bermuda Football Association and Vasco da Gama jointly announced an exhibition football match between the Bermuda men's national team and a select team from the Azores. Sitting alongside the president of Vasco da Gama, Paul Franco, Bermuda Football Association President Mark Wade made the announcement.
Very exciting times for football in Bermuda, and we're happy to be partnering with the Vasco da Gama Club to help celebrate their 170th anniversary of the first Portuguese immigrants coming to Bermuda.
Franco is excited that the Portuguese community can play their part.
It's great, that coincides with Bermuda qualifying for the Gold Cup, and I would imagine it serves as a good warm-up match.
Absolutely.
For that, and very pleased to be taking part of it, being a part of it, working with the BFA. From day one when we came and met with the BFA, the words out of Mark's mouth was, we can't do anything later than that date because Bermuda will be qualifying for the World Cup, for the Gold Cup. And this was a few months ago, so I'm very happy his prediction came true. And it's important to note with all this that this is bringing, the community together, and that even though we have our Portuguese roots, we live here. This is our island as well, and we're very well embedded into it, and we're just as excited for Bermuda to be in the Gold Cup as anything else. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
10 Bermuda sailors joined 160 sailors from 16 other countries for the 2019 South American Optimus Championships in Chile. After 3 races on the opening day, 6 of the Bermuda sailors are in the top 100 in the fleet. Christian Aben is leading the Bermuda fleet as he is in 13th place with 19 net points. Aben recorded finishes of 5th, 3rd, and 11th. Rachel Betchard is in 40th place with 53 net points, with her best finish coming in the first race where she crossed the line in 8th place. Laura Hopman is holding down the 44th place with 57 points. Magnus Reinstad is in 45th with 58 points. Ava Adams is 55th with 64 points, while Sebastian Kemp is in 99th place with 99 points. Kipling Rossero is 109th with 106 points. Ben Redburn is 117th with 114 points. Nicole Stovall is 118th with 115 points, and Amelia Lewis is in 130th with 124 points. A total of 31 players have been confirmed as the National Senior Training Cricket Squad. During a meet and greet at the Fairmont Southampton prior to their first training session, which was out on Sunday, the players got a message from Lieutenant Colonel Edward Lamb.
And remember, we're dealing like for talent, we got character, and there's confidence that we can beat anybody.
show your commitment to the cause. You know who you are. Get your ace boys to come in and commit to the cause. Put on your Shivers and your Hennessy. Put on your Riffle and your Ganja and come play cricket and show your talent, your God-given talent for this country.
The 2019 Randall and Crota Legends of Squash continued at the Bermuda Squash Rackets Association Club last evening with 4 more matches on tap in front of a large crowd. In the opener, David Palmer moved to 2-0 in the tournament after he defeated Peter Marshall in straight games 14-12, 11-7. John White also remained undefeated after he and Nick Taylor battled in a 3-game match with White winning 9-11, 11-8, 11-9. David Evans picked up his first win when he came from a match down to defeat winless Simon Park 10-12, 11-9, 11-5. The final match of the night saw LJ and Gemma defeat Jonathan Power in straight games 11-4, 11-7. Trey Simons represented Morehouse College at the Johnson C. Smith University Invitational Track Meet in Charlotte, North Carolina. Simons competed in only one event and ran to victory in the men's 800-meter race, clocking a time of 1:53.95. Bermuda-born Jade Hanna competed in the 2019 Canadian Swimming Trials at the Toronto Pan Am Sports Centre and met the FINA qualification mark for 3 events at the World Junior Championships. Hanna's accomplishment would see her announced as a member of the Canadian team that will compete at the FINA World Junior Championships in Hungary August 20th through to the 25th. Arik Douglas and his Hampton University men's golf teammates participated in the Florida A&M Invitational and finished 5th after rounds of 321 and 318 for a total of 639. Douglas was the top finisher for Hampton with rounds of 82 and 71 for a total of 153 to finish tied 13th overall. I'm Earl Baisden with Bermuda Broadcasting Sports.
The Marketplace Food Court is you and your family's one-stop shop. Start your day at the Breakfast Bar with omelets made to order and traditional Bermuda codfish breakfast. The chefs will cook lunch and dinner to your liking. Along with the salad bar, sandwich bar, sushi bar, and fruit bar, the Marketplace Food Court is your kitchen away from home. Every day is hassle-free with nutritious meals from the Marketplace Food Court. Visit us 7 days a week. Homemade cooking, quality service, all at prices you can count on.
The sessions are designed for those children who have never done the duathlon or a multi-sport event, as well as children who have. They're great fun sessions. This is a great facility we have up here in Bermuda. So I would encourage everyone to come out and try. It's free, it's fun, and there's lots of experienced people to help you up here.
I'm Tony Waterman. Coming up on The Breakdown this week.
Sales of electric cars accelerate around the world. We'll explore why there's so few on Bermuda's roads and show you a car you can plug your house into. Look, Ma, no hands. Could autonomous vehicles be the death knell for auto insurance? Plus,
so when I visited Cobb's Hill, that was a way to really connect.
Reawakening Bermuda's African Diaspora Heritage Trail to tap into a new group of affluent travelers.
They want to know what happened in Bermuda. That's Thursday at 8 p.m. on ZBM TV 9.
When it's happening now, you can't beat the immediacy of radio.
Chance to hear the thoughts of acclaimed author.
No matter where you are.
I'm Darlene Livingston with Bermuda Broadcasting News.
When events are spectacular, television is by far the best media platform.
Why now, this particular topic?
For sports action, well, need we say more? Broadcast reporters put elected officials on the spot, keeping them honest and accountable to voters. And they can explain things in ways we all understand.
Climbs up to 12.5%.
Broadcast news is important. We're your eyes and ears on the ground. I'm Jasmine Patterson, and thanks for joining us tonight. In good times and bad. Radio's your constant companion.
On the big station, Power 95.
And TV news is the news.
Based on what you're seeing.
And Bermuda Broadcasting is your station.
And And that's our newscast. I'm Diane Brewer. Thank you for sharing your Tuesday evening with us, everyone. Good night.